Great pass, great reception. That play had it all.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner. Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher risk. This is the player card. This is your development. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team aligns with each player's motivations will determine how interested that player is in re-signing with your team.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas.
Still. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his first career. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right now.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 155 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got room. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Texans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And quickly, they get to the line. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Room here to run. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Minshew. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. And inside give to Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Houston, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis,
today. From
he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some space here. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here.
87 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Gets around him. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. They find some open field here. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try and run this one, line up the gun, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Oh, he fakes the spike. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw it. Minshew. catch is made by Metcalf. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Minshew. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. DK Metcalf as the first half is won. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Minshew sets to throw. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Dodges him at the 50.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Minshew. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now Minshew. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So pass interference to call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Here's Minshew. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Working with a 2nd and 3. Now a first throw here in overtime. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Ernest Jones there for the tackle. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers.
And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Texans, it was a great all-around